Hello friends and welcome back to the Outlaw Dynasty, our EA College Football 25 Team Builder Dynasty. I'm Tater, aka Chip, aka Hef. Got a lot of aliases, that's not the point. Point is, if you enjoy the college football content, give us a shot. We got the Outlaw Dynasty, we got Road to Glories, we'll have all the content. Give us a shot, hit that subscribe, and thanks for taking time out of your day to spend it with us. We just completed Season 10 of the Outlaw Dynasty, which is a Heisman Dynasty. This was our 5th season to play on the 40-55 sliders. We finished 16-0 and win our 7th national championship. I didn't Kleenex. We rolled through the Big 12. I don't know why it stopped showing that. 8-0, 16-0. Oklahoma State was second, 12-3, 7-1 with West Virginia, K-State, TCU behind them. So we'll probably be in the Big 12 for a couple more years, and then we'll probably play in the SEC to finish out the dynasty. With another 16-0 season, Rich Mahogany now sits at 135-18. 9 winning seasons out of 10. He's 22-2 in the playoffs with 7 national championships, 9 conference championships. That's 9 straight conference championships. He's had 22 first-round draft picks and 39 draft picks overall, and 2 top 5 recruiting classes. We'll come back and look at the other records and our season statistics. Again, there is the final top 25 for 2033, which we beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We beat 7 top 25 teams this year. It's not too bad. 2033 Heisman Trophy went to our wideout Dalton Cunningham, who had a monster season, shattering records, and Charlie Carter easily could have won it, and Huey could have won his second. He won it last year. All 3 of them had fantastic years. The award winner's player of the year goes to Huey Clark. Rich Mahogany is your coach of the year. Charlie Carter. I keep calling him Clark. Charlie Carter, because of Huey. It's got me all jacked up. Charlie Carter wins your best quarterback award. Huey wins the best defensive. Look at all our defenders on the list. We too deep. Marcus Freed, the Thorpe Award winner. Zombo, the Doak Walker Award winner, with Blanco in 6th. Cunningham, Bolitnikoff Award winner to go with that Heisman Trophy. Quincy House wins the Lombardi. Somehow Charlie does not even make the list of the Johnny U Award, which is, when you see his numbers, it doesn't make any sense at all. Quincy House wins the Hendricks Award. Somehow Aikman only finishes 3rd for the, I forget what this one is called. I'll think of it here in a little bit. Teo wins the Mackey Award. Broyles goes to our OC Nesbitt. So actually, I think when it popped up after the Big 12 championship, it said Angel Wade won it. So I don't know what's going on there. But we got to retain both of our coordinators for another year, which hasn't happened in like 5 or 6 years. Huey wins the Buckus. Somehow Coronado doesn't win the Remington. And no love for Schweigert or Singletary. and we didn't really have much. We haven't had a real good return game for a while. That's a look at the awards for 2033. One last look at the CFP. The Outlaws win their 7th national title. We knocked off the Pokes, knocked off the Wolfpack, knocked off the Bucks, and we got to Hoiston down in Hard Rock. First team All-Americans go to Andre Zombo, the Mustang Bronco. Dalton Cunningham, the Heisman Trophy winner. Teo Cherry, first team All-American. Ben Coronado. Tyrone Dennis, the hometown kid, the Omogi Bulldog. And Marcus Free, all first team All-Americans. Charlie Carter, second team All-American. Eric Valdez and Tim Troutman both make second team. Everett McGill, a freshman All-American, as is Nick Cortez. All Big 12, first team, Zombo, Cunningham, Cherry, Coronado, Dennis, Valdez, Free, and Troutman. Second team, Charlie Carter, Tribble, Workman, Aikman, McGill, Nevis. And freshmen go to Chestnut, Schwartz, Frome, McGill, Lloyd, and Cortez. That's the preseason. They had Kari Tuggle, who's a wide receiver now, as second team preseason quarterback, and then Charlie Carter takes the job. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Take a look at Mahogany's contract real quick. Oh, man, we don't get to go back very far, do we? Our first year we go 2-10, 12-3, 10-4, and then we rip off the winning streak, win 66 straight games before we lose at Tennessee. And now we've won what? That's 32 and 13 is 45 straight. So we're back on another streak at 45. Let's go. I guess we say goodbye to the seniors while we look at the statistics. So, Charlie Carter, just a redshirt sophomore, had a monster year. 5,405 yards passing, 316 out of 391, 77 touchdowns, shattering the A.J. Ross record, and he had 11 picks, which is one less than last season. And he completed 80% of his passes. That is absolutely insane. Though we didn't throw as much as we usually do, and to still put up those numbers is crazy because we got a deep backfield led by Andre Zombo, again, the Mustang Bronco, who had 250 yards his senior season with 1,691 yards, 21 touchdowns. Lee Blanco chipped in 168 carries for 1,101 yards and 12 touchdowns. Now, Andre, the senior, he was a 3-star out of Mustang. And for a 3-star, not bad caps. What's that? 7, 10, 14. Just 18 caps. And he didn't even max them out. He hit those physicals pretty hard, though. So kind of in the background. And then finally got his shot to be the lead man his senior year and takes advantage of it. Wins the Doak Walker Award. Great career for Andre Zombo. Of course, Blanco should be back, as should Peyton Duke and Felix Chick, and we're bringing in another 5-star running back in the recruiting class. So, a very deep backfield, and we leaned on it at times this year. Dalton Cunningham, 107 catches, 2,287 yards, and 38 touchdowns. Insane. Should be back, as should Nick Johnson, who had 58 catches for 1,143 yards and 16 touchdowns. Teo should be back. 74 catches, 804 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Best year for a tight end for us since Ryan Renfro, the Ryan Renfro days. Alexander Bryant stepped up in the back half of the year towards the playoffs and had some big games for us. 47 grabs, 754 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Tuggle switched from quarterback to wideout halfway through the year, and he had 11 grabs for 207 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cantrell, who got some action taken away when Tuggle moved to wideout, had 13 grabs, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns. Zumbo 2 for 24. McGill 1 for 7. Blanco 1 for 6. Huey Clark leading the way, the Alabama Slammer from Hoover. He led us with 86 tackles this year, 47 tackles for loss, 27.5 sacks, and he is the NCAA all-time record holder for sacks. What a career for Mr. Huey. Yeah, 30.5 sacks as a freshman, then only 14.5. Then he wins the Heisman with 29.5 last year, and then 27.5 this year. I guess the pick, the 6 forced fumbles, and he had 2 defensive touchdowns last year. That's kind of what pushed him over the top. And Cunningham had such a ridiculous year, but great production from Huey all 4 years. We will miss him. Marcus Freeze, a senior, 73 tackles, 10 picks. I don't think he came close to getting Holland. I think Holland still holds the record. But really started playing as a redshirt sophomore. Sophomore just improved every year, at least interceptions wise. And this year really had a big year. 7 tackles for loss, even 73 tackles, 10 picks. And he had 8 career touchdowns. Marcus Free, let's go, buddy. He will be missed. Out of Mesquite, Texas. The Skeeter. Out of Mesquite, Texas. And he, what was he? That's Huey. Marcus. He was a 3-star recruit with Star Dev, and he only had 6 skill caps, 3-star. That's why, man, really scour those 3-stars, because most of the 3-stars I pick up on the back half of the season. Like, I'll go after them guys hard for the first half, and then I'll just start looking at 3-stars that don't have offers from anybody and start scouting them and pop those gems. And Marcus Free was one of them. Look at that, 3-star with 6 skill caps, 94 overall. And just a monster career for us. Marcus Free. We'll miss you, buddy. Cortez coming back. Mark Reed. Really, this was his only year to play much. He was buried in the depth chart. But had a good year for us. 58 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks. And he used to be a strong safety. We moved him to linebacker, and he kind of found a spot to make some plays this year. Troutman should be back. Valdez should be back. Ramon Smoot. Let's go. From John Marshall High School in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 42 tackles, 23 for loss this year, 15 sacks, and a pick. Ramon, another one of those 3-star gems. Impact dev trait. A few more skill caps on him, but again, a 3-star with, 8, 11, just 13 skill caps, and they were, kind of evened out on him. Good balance on the skill caps as well, so he turned into a really good ball player for us. And, made plays for us from redshirt freshman year on. Ramon Smoot, the John Marshall Bear. Quincy House, really his 1 year to shine this year. We just have built a monster where some of these really good players have to sit. A 4-star out of Frisco. So this was a Frisco Lone Star. Quincy House from Frisco Lone Star High School. Another 3-star with 4, 7, 10, 15 skill caps. You can really build good programs on those 3-star gems, man. If you dig deep enough. Oh, he's a 4-star. What am I talking about? Let's go, Mr. House. Who else? Oh, Tyrone Dennis, the hometown. One of the first 5 stars we signed. The hometown kid from Mahogany. Only had normal depth trait and had a lot of skill caps for a 5-star, but still turned into a really good player. At 94 overall. Of course, being a D lineman in our defense, he didn't get a lot of numbers, but really kind of picked it up the last 2 years. 34 tackles last year, first team All-American, 13 sacks. This year, 29, 6.5 sacks. The old Mahogany Bulldog. John Hope. 4-star out of Dayton, Ohio with normal dev trait. 7, 9, 12, 15 skill caps on him. And he had a solid career, contributed mostly in a backup role. Had an injury last year, so he got a little more time and produced when he was on the field. So Hoke will be missed. He was a good ball player for us, made some plays. I think, was he the recipient of the butt pick 6? I think he, or was that Overhauser? That was Overhauser, had the butt pick 6. John Hope, he's a senior. We'll miss him. Adios, buddy. Rico Nevis really played this year. Had a solid season for us. 3-star out of Fort Worth with star dev. Again, another 3-star with 5, 6, 8, 11, just 13 skill caps. So it's good to dig, man. Good to dig. And Schweigert goes 9 of 11, 49 being the long, 61 of 62. He's a freshman. Singletary, 9 punts this year. That's it. 393 yards, 43.7 average, 38.7 net. These guys will be cut. Or they'll be encouraged to transfer. And not a lot in the return game this year. So, yeah. 77 touchdowns. Of course, that led the nation. We had led the nation in touchdown passes, rushing touchdowns, I'm pretty sure. And definitely passing. Let's double check the rushing. I can't remember. Will it even show? Sometimes there's that bug where it won't even show us. But it does. And we do. By 2. Of course, we had 16 games to do it. Alright, that was the season stats. Take a look at a couple of these seniors. Charlie's already up to 127 career touchdown passes. That's pretty sweet. Zombo finishes with 23 career touchdowns and over 2,000 rushing yards. Cunningham is already at 4,000 receiving yards and 61 career touchdowns. And hopefully he comes back next year. And if he does, we could do some ridiculous stuff to the record books. Defensively, Huey finishes with 102 career sacks, absolutely destroying the NCAA record. Finishes with 347 career tackles. Ramon Smoot with 195 and 55.5 career sacks. Marcus Free, 188 career tackles, and he tied to Marvin Holland, I think, with 25 career interceptions. Or did Josh Falk break it? I get lost. We'll find out in a minute. Hoke finishes with 123 career tackles at 33.5 career sacks. Big Tyrone Dennis with 81 career tackles, 54 tackles for loss, and 23 career sacks. Quincy House, 77 tackles, 57 for loss, 31 career sacks. Mark Reed, pretty much this year is playing. Anybody else? I think that was it. Oh, Rico, 6 tackles, 2 sacks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look at the records. National records. Huey Clark is the new national record holder for sacks with 102. Where's receiving TDs? They don't have receiving TDs? What? So AJ's sitting at 20,461. I don't think Charlie will be able to get to that. Where's touchdown passes? Huey now the Big 12 record holder. Dalton Cunningham now the Big 12 record holder with 61 career touchdown catches. And Marcus Free, 25 picks, the record holder for career interceptions in the Big 12. And that means DeMarvin Holland will be the load. He'll hold on to that. I doubt anybody will break that back in the American. And Taj Coles with 44 career sacks. The record holder there, Javon Moore, 44 career touchdown passes. So he still holds a chunk of the American Conference records. Let's go. In the season, Cunningham shatters the receiving record this year with 2,287 yards receiving in a season. And 38 touchdown catches, annihilates the record held by, I think it was Javon Moore, with like 20-something. So we add two. Oh, and Charlie breaks AJ's record. So we add 3 new people to the national single-season record list. Charlie Carter and Dalton Cunningham grabs 2 of them. That's teamwork right there. So that means we got the Big 12 ones as well. And Leon Avon with 12 picks in a season 3 years ago. I forgot about that. Let's go. I think as far as school records, rushing is the only one we have left. I don't know if we'll get close to that. Marcel Ship with 2542 in 1998. But all the others, we own them. AJ still holding the single season record, 5,822 yards. But Charlie passes him with the 77 this year. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. And Coles had 40 sacks. That was in season 2, man. He won the Heisman. Holland had 12 picks. Game records. Just Cole 7 sacks back in the day. Big 12. Overhauser had 7 sacks. And Cunningham with 310 yards in a game set the record this year, and his 5 touchdown catches in a game set the record this year. I don't know if we'll ever get 4 picks by one person in a game. We got 3 once. We could force those if we wanted to. But I'd like it to happen organically. That's record books. I don't know if there's anything else for us to look at. Let's get into it. Off-season time. How many people we got being drafted? Troutman. Oh, we're going to come back. There you go. We'll try with Troutman. No, that's cool, buddy. Good luck. Your first rounder. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projected first rounders. You never know, these guys could go as well. I hope Smoot gets drafted. He deserves it. Oh, Smoot didn't get drafted. I think he'll be a coach in future dynasties. There's some other players. AJ Ross, I think, will be a coach. Maybe Beef Wellington. Ramon Smoot, definitely going to be a coach. So we got 3 first rounders, 2 second, 1 third, 4th. We just didn't have a 6th rounder. Rico got drafted? How did Smoot not get drafted? That's crazy. Our 2 starting corners went in the first round. Alright, we don't really have any recruiting to do, so we'll just send them to signing day. We finished. How do we finish with the #1 class? That is wild. Somehow, with 17 signees, we finished with the #1 class in the country with 8 5-stars, 7 4-stars, and 2 3-stars. Berryman, 5-star with an impact. Jewel, 5-star with star dev. That's our freshman running back. Whiteout, possibly. Stephen Burns, star dev trait. 5-star Timmerman, another whiteout. Star dev trait. Bargava, corner, 5-star impact. Lewis, 5-star elite right in. Easy, 5-star impact. Brooks, 5-star normal. Portillo, star, 4-star guard. Maldonado, 4-star quarterback with impact. Hendricks, 4-star athlete with impact. Roy, 4-star with normal. Impact on Max. Newcomb, normal. Karim, normal. Goings, impact. And our punter to redshirt for Singletary and Berkovici has elite dev trait. We got a punter with elite dev trait. You gotta love it. Berkovici at a Denton Ryan High School. #1 class. Here we go. Alright, let's pop some physical traits. Starting with Charlie Carter. He would be a 99 elusive back. That's crazy, man. And he pops to a field general, from a scrambler to a field general, and he goes up all of them. Sleight of hand, dot, pull down. Let's go. What's Frederick Lowe? He is a field general. How much does he change? And how does he not? How is he only a 47? Didn't get a ton there. Bobby Turner with bronze and 1 silver. And he goes to a bronze, a silver, and 2 golds. Kerpikas, 1 gold and 3 bronze. And Kerpikas went down. That doesn't make sense. Alright, Lee Blanco. Maybe 92 fullback. There we go. Oh, he gonna be a monster. Peyton Duke, mostly bronzes. Look at that. Oh, we got a backfield man. They're all 92 fullbacks. That's hilarious. Went up a little. Let's see what LaRoque gets. Has he become an elusive back? Got shifty. 6'3", 232, elusive back. See if he gets any. Oh no. Yeah, he got sidekick. Cool. Cunningham be a 98 running back. Could we put him at running back and then have him win the Heisman as a running back the year after winning it as a receiver? .50 in sure hands. Oh man, he got Press Pro now too. Let's go. He got shifty, double dip, and layout. Same, but they all went up. Nice. Teo get anything good? Let's go. 87. Holy crap. He's a... Man. Let's go. Let's put Rizzo at center. Helio got a bunch of physicals. Nice. Keep him at free safety since he pops a trait, putting him there with Robber. All right. Let's get some good results this year. Come on, man. 41,000 XP. Into the infinity. Let's go. Lowe and Carter both go up to 93s. It's Carter all the way. Blanco up to an 88 as a senior, which is, I don't get that, man. He's got elite dev trait. And he's only up to an 88, and I used him. Duke an 85, Chick an 84, LaRoque an 83, Stoneburner 82, Dalton up to a 95 for his senior year, along with Nick Johnson at a 95, Brian a 91, Tuggle up to an 83, McGill 83, Emeka Day 81. Excited about him. I think he's going to be a really good player. And Cantrell at a 78. I think he's pretty much maxed out as a 3-star. He had a lot of skill caps. Orndorff up to an 88. Teo's our starter, though, up to an 87 as a senior. Trouble up to a 91. Gastineau a 93. Rizzo a 92. Aikman 99. And Beck a 90. Ekwonu 92. Montague a 90. McGill at 94 at defensive tackle. We're 95s overall. We're going to be nasty again. Santos and Gaskin 91-90. Valdez at 93. Tam a 90. Addison 92 and Sims a 91. Our linebacker rotation is going to just destroy people. Lloyd a 93. Frampton up to a 92 with the move to corner. Hopefully he can maintain it because he just stunk as a safety last year. Bell a 91. Aurora up to a 91. And Junior Johns, I think he's maxed out. Our little 3-star from Tuttle at an 85. Excuse me. Cortez at an 87 at free safety. And Vermilio, 87 at strong safety. And Schweigert goes up to a 79. Let's go. And Singletary is up to an 83. Or did he stay in 83? I think he stayed in 83. So not bad on the training results. Yeah, sleight of hand, step up, resistance, dot, pull down. Let's go. Alright, we shouldn't have to cut too many people. We don't have to cut anybody. Let's go. We're only 83, but we are going to cut. Him. And we can redshirt Berkovici, and then we need to cut Cone. That's it. Don't have to bounce nobody else. And we're to the point. Recruiting, we can pretty much just go after anybody we want, so but you know the first thing we're gonna do is, are there any Oklahoma kids? We're going to scout all these 4-stars. Prince Price. Prince Price. Name's worth it by itself. Jamie Radley. Morgan Cameron. I mean, you gotta go after him. He's a 5-star. Zone, man. We don't do that. Gene Garfield. I don't know why that's name is humorous to me. Greg Heflin. Yeah, I know, Cat. Quit sniffing the mic, you weirdo. Very reachy. Terrell Beard. 6'3", 225. Yep. Carl Starks. That just sounds like a tight end name. Channing Stuber. Percy Duhan. Check you out. Logan Quincy. Get another Duke boy. Peyton's cousin Pete. We already scouted him. I know. Everybody knows. I got way too many recruiting points. I should have offered just based off his name. A butt pick 6. He's a zone anyway. How'd he get on there? He's a zone. Alright, that's 20. We still got 190 hours. So we're going to play Yukon because that's a rivalry game, and we need to get more rivalry games on there. No FCS schools. One, three, four. So we'll play them first. So Pitt owes us a return trip. So we'll take on Pitt. That will be the Beeline Brawl. And we played at Tulsa last year, so we get them at home. And let's go on the road. Who else do we owe a trip to? Missouri. We played Missouri at home last year, so we go to Mizzou this year. So that'll be our schedule. Tulsa, Missouri, Pittsburgh, and then Yukon for the rivalry game. And then our conference this year will be Oklahoma State, Colorado, TCU, BYU, K-State, Arizona State, West Virginia, and Texas Tech. This is the first time since we've joined the Big 12 we don't play K-State in the last game. That's cool. I dig it. Make sure that's saved properly. Versus that, versus. And we are in season 11. Let's go. Alright, it all went through, looking good. We will start number 2 behind the team we just beat for the national title, for our 7th straight national title, but yet we're still not preseason number 1. That's ridiculous. Alright, that's the off season. We're into season 11. There's cat butts everywhere. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend it with us. Thank you so much. If you could, be a huge kicker of ass and hit that like, hit that subscribe. Helps our tiny channel out a ton. And hit the notification so you know when we go live, when a new video drops. We'll see what tomorrow looks like. We may kick off the season 11 tomorrow. We're starting to get into holiday time at work, so I kind of don't know what my days are going to look like for the next couple weeks. But anyway, when we do have time, we're going to play some football. I'm also working on some other stuff, some TSC wrestling stuff, so keep an eye out for that. And again, thanks for hanging out with us, spending time with us. We really do appreciate you. And yeah, come back and hang out anytime. The door is always open. Till the next one. See ya.